everybody. I'm Justin Bohn.
And I'm Mike Val.
And this is the Bohn and Zano Zone, where we are always on the lanes, off the charts, and on the mic. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Bohn and Zano Zone podcast, presented by BuddiesProShop.com. Mike?
Hi, buddy. We're live.
We're live. We're together.
We're together again.
We're in New Jersey.
At
Bohn's Elite Training and Rev Rates VIP Entertainment.
What says it on the masking unit?
Yes, it does. Move out of the way. RevRatesVIP.com. Go to that website. Go check it all out. But we're live. We're here together for the 2022 PBA League Draft. Big show.
Yes, this is our Cadillac show.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm excited to be back in New Jersey. You know, this place.
You are home.
This place looks great. Yep. No more What's Up in Wichita.
No more What's Up in Wichita. How's it hanging in Howell? Maybe we can do.
Yeah, we can do that.
How's it hanging in Howell?
Yeah. How's it hanging in Howell, Mike?
Down to the right.
Down
to the right.
Okay.
You asked, you're gonna get those kind of an answers.
Okay. Should we bring on our guest?
Yeah. So our guest is our regular guest when it comes to the draft.
Yes.
Draft expert extraordinaire.
Yes.
Plethora of knowledge of bowling.
Yes. Been around the game for quite some time.
The most handsome guy I've ever seen bowling. And according to Timmy Mack, the only guy that can roll the 4-pin better than anybody on the planet.
Just bring him on.
Bring him on.
Chucky. Welcome to the show.
There he is. What's
up, guys?
This is what we've been waiting for all year, Chuck.
Oh, man, me too. I love the draft.
Yeah.
I love that.
So a little bit different feel this year at the draft.
Yeah.
A couple less teams.
Yeah, we've got the women's teams aren't coming back.
Women's teams are not coming back
It's
this
the
year.
first time they've ran the league in 2 years.
Yes, that is true.
They didn't have it last year. And going back to Maine.
Finally, going back to Maine.
Really, really glad it's going back to Maine. I think it's a great place to have the league. I think it's the only place to have the PBA League because of the energy and the environment that is brought by Bayside Bowl.
Now, Chuck, will you be in Maine for the draft or no? For the league, I'm sorry.
Probably not.
Oh.
Probably not. I'll be getting ready for Junior Gold. I'll have a lot of things going on with Junior Gold and the DV8 shootout and things like that. So I will probably leave that to Eric and Wolf, or Eric or Wolf or somebody, and be getting ready to hang out with the kids at Junior Gold. That's my gig, man.
Yeah, it's going to be a crazy couple of weeks there with Junior Gold and all that. I'm bowling the Open Championships and the TAT the week before.
We are bowling the Open Championships.
We're bowling the Open
Championships.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get that right.
And it's going to be. I was saying to Dad earlier, if he end up getting picked, it's going to be that last week of June, and then before we know it, it's going to be after Junior Gold. We're going to be going nonstop.
I'll put this out there right now. He's getting picked. There's no question about it.
We were talking about this, Chuck. Yeah. We think a lot of the PBA 50 guys are going to get picked today. A couple of them are going to get picked.
There's 3 in the draft that
we know of
between Barnes, Dad, and Tom Hess.
Yep.
And Brad.
Yeah, Dad, Barnes, and Tom Hess.
Yeah. And Brad Angelo.
Oh yeah, him too.
Bradley. We forgot about Bradley.
That's right. I forgot about him.
Brad has been bowling unbelievable too.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, I think we. I say 2 are guaranteed.
I guarantee you that. Two
senior
players
are
absolutely guaranteed, and I think 3 could easily make it.
Yeah, 3's not out of the question.
Yeah,
I think we're definitely going to see at least 2, if not 3, and you might see all 4.
Very good possibility.
I don't think that's out of the question either.
No, it's not.
No. So should we pull up the draft board for
pull up the draft board to start?
Hello, Deb.
Mrs. Gardner. Why can't I share this anywhere else?
What do you mean?
I'm trying to share our feed.
Right post.
Yeah, but I want to share it to like a page.
Yeah. Let's share it to a page.
There we go.
All right.
So here's our draft board for this year.
There we go.
Got our nice board looking real nice and spiffy. So this is in order of how the first round is going to go. Starting with the NYC Kingpins by Carolyn Doran Ballard. She saved Pete Weber, Darren Tang, and Marshall Kent. She will get the first pick. So she dropped 2, but really only dropped 1 if she wanted to. Kyle Sherman was on her team last year, and he's also in the pool for this year. So I think she's going to take one of those players and pick him right back up because, to be honest, she can realistically have 4 of the same 5 pretty easily because she's got that first round pick.
Oh, yeah.
Next team to have pick number 2 is the Snickers Waco Wonder.
Say that 5 times. How does Johnny feel saying that?
Yeah, that's newly renamed team for this year. Managed by Johnny. Saved Walter Ray Williams Jr., B.J. Moore, and Thomas Larson. Not a bad team with 2 more picks. I think Johnny's team could come back into a little bit of relevance because they haven't been the greatest team in the past couple of years.
Yeah, they've been kind of underneath the radar the past couple of years.
Yeah, for sure. Silver Lake Adams players, managed by Mark Baker. They've had some success in the past, too. I believe they've got 2 Elias Cups to their name. Could be 3. Saving Jesper Svensson, Tom Doherty, and Chris Vi.
And he did drop Grandpa.
Yeah, did drop Grandpa Barnes, and I think he's another one that can get picked back up.
Yeah, I think Barnes is going to get picked up. I do.
And whether or not it might be in the second round or round 5, if you want to call it, or in the first round, that's a decision that Mark will make, possibly to get a younger guy. And
yeah,
we'll see how that comes here in a little bit. 4th pick in the draft is LAX, managed by Andrew Kane, saving Jason Belmonte, Jacob Butcher, and Stu Williams. And I'll tell you, that's
3 no-brainers.
Yeah, those are 3 pretty good ones. If Andrew gets out of here with 2 pretty good picks, he's got the 4th pick in the first round, and then it snakes back around. He could have a pretty good team here.
Yeah.
5th in the draft, and we'll also get the last pick, is Motown Muscle, managed by Del Ballard. Now, we only see 2 names saved.
This one.
So EJ Tack and Anthony Simonson are saved. Del will have 3 picks in this year's draft. So he'll be 5th in the lineup on the way down, 5th or 6th in the lineup on the way back, however the snake works, and then he'll have the only pick in the 3rd round today.
Yeah.
Because he's the only one that has 2 players that needs to pick 3. 6th in the lineup,
Jason Couch's team.
Yep, the guaranteed rate Chicago Hitmen, managed by Couch, saving Dom Barrett, Tom Smallwood, and Sean Molinaro. And I'll tell you, if Jason wasn't a manager,
Jason would have got picked up.
Yeah, I think he would have. He's bowling really good on the senior tour this year. Made a bunch of step ladders.
Made every cut.
Yeah, made a bunch of step ladders. I think he's made every one.
Has he?
I think so. If he hasn't made all of them, he's missed one. Yeah. Next up in the first round, the PBR Milwaukee Pounders, managed by Marshall Holman. This was a new team that was added in 2020. Saving Sean Rash, Ryan Simeli, and Dick Allen. I'll tell you what, that's
some firepower.
Yeah, those are 3 pretty good ones too.
And personality, a lot of personality.
Yeah. Dick Allen's been an MVP of the league in the past.
Most underrated bowler on tour, by the way.
Yes. 7 or 8 titles, and definitely something you don't expect out of Dick Allen. Thanks, Tom.
Yeah, there's a little bit of construction here on the lane. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, stepping on some bubble wrap. It's all right.
Stepping on bubble wrap.
It's all right.
Trying to interfere with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, Dallas Strikers.
Yeah.
And this is a player manager. Norm Dukes being saved, Tommy Jones and Bill O'Neill. Tommy Jones finishing 2nd at the playoffs this year. Bill O'Neill being Bill O'Neill, doing the real deal things. And we'll talk about the playoffs here in just a minute here before this draft show gets started. Another team that's been really good. They finished 3rd last year. That's kind of how they do the draft order, is basically the opposite of how they finish. Another opportunity to put together a really good team. They've had some pretty good teams in the past. Both 300 at Bayside too.
They did.
Yep. Excited to see what Norm can cook up here.
Norm is Norm.
Yeah, Norm is Norm.
Norm is Norm.
Finishing 2nd at the Masters this year too. Norm's got a lot left.
Norm isn't done. His tank isn't on empty.
Yeah, I'm sure that you're going to see him put up one hell of a fight this year in the PBA League. The 2nd to last pick in the first round, Las Vegas High Rollers, managed by Emleto Monticelli, also a new team last year.
Yep.
Francois Lavoie, Andrew Anderson, and AJ Johnson. Man, some of these saves are pretty good.
They are.
Frankie being a 3-time major champion, Andrew Anderson having a pretty decent year last year. Former player of the year. AJ Johnson having arguably his best year on tour right now.
Yep.
He's been working with another manager, Mark Baker.
Yes.
And that's played a lot off in his success recently on tour.
He needs to get to the winner's circle.
Yeah, and I think it's only a matter of time before he wins the title.
Gets to the winner's circle, absolutely.
Yeah. He's putting himself there quite a bit this year, and will continue to do that, I think.
Yep.
Defending champions, Portland Lumberjacks, managed by our good buddy Timmy Mack. Yeah. Wes Malott, He's been an MVP of this thing for forever. Kyle Troop and Chris Prather. I mean, Kyle Troop's coming off his best season on tour. Just won the playoffs.
He has 2 belts now.
Yeah, he's got 2
He
belts.
has 2 belts.
Chris Prather.
Prather speaks for himself.
Prather's in the running for Player of the Year. He's definitely in the top 5.
Yeah,
but
he may be a little short, but
yeah, Belmo's just got 4 titles this year.
Yeah.
Got a lot of saves.
Yeah.
I think we've got some really good picks here. I think it's going to be interesting to see how this draft goes, because there are some big names in the draft and some senior players in the draft like we talked about.
Are there any women in the draft?
No.
There are no women in the draft this week.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. No women bold enough to get in the top 75 in points.
Okay. Do you have the point list available that we could show everybody?
Yes,
All right,
I do.
So we do have. So here we go.
We can
And
share
I think
this
Chuck
here
has
in
a copy of this too, right?
I do.
Of course he does. He's
So-
the man.
We can pull up our draft list here.
So this is the board. This is what is available.
Yes. So in number by points, Kyle Sherman, Brad Miller, Packy Hanrahan, Jason Sterner, Jake Peters, Nick Pate, DJ Archer, AJ Chapman, Matt Russo, Brandon Novak, Christian Azcona, Richie Teese, Arturo Quintero, Matt Ogle, Sam
You
Cooley,
can read them all.
Ronnie Russell. Do you want me to?
No.
No? Okay. Just keep
Maybe it's like a scrolling marquee.
scroll through.
Who's that guy in 56th?
Parker Bohn.
Oh God.
You know, he was a guy that I didn't think was going to be in the top 75 in points this year, and
The Masters put him there.
Yeah, it definitely did, and I think his performance at the Masters.
So is that a 3-way tie for 75th or
No, these are the guys that were not saved from the league in
from
2020.
previous year? Okay.
Yeah.
It didn't fall in the top 75. That's Brad, Patrick Gerard, Chris Sloan, Rhino, Matt McNeil, and Zeke Bate.
Does
Yep.
Rhino even bowl anymore? He
Not-
runs a center in like Idaho, right?
Yeah, not really on tour,
No,
as I wasn't sharing that the whole time.
you weren't sharing it the whole time.
That's okay.
We're out of our element today. We're on the road.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's all right. We'll make it work.
Yep. So take a look here at the middle of the list here, at the top of the list.
And there's a foul.
Glad it wasn't
Somebody
me.
just fouled.
Glad it wasn't me this time.
Yeah.
That's
That's what happens when you're on location, Chuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let anybody in the building.
Yeah.
I think Tom, we need to talk about this again, and we need to get Tom to stop with the snake draft, right? They got to stop the snake. If you want to try and make the teams more equal, stop the snake and let the teams that need the help have the better draft choices, right? So, we should do it like the NFL draft.
Worst record.
Yeah, go.
And now, how
Well,
do they
that's
determine?
how they do it.
Is
so-
that what it is? How do they determine the order of the
So
draft?
the order in the first round is the opposite finish of last year.
Right.
So
Okay.
They snake it back instead of going back to Carolyn's team. Carolyn's team should have the 11th pick
okay,
Yeah.
not a bad way to do it.
because Tim Mack is going to get back-to-back picks.
Yeah.
And again, listen, I love the draft. I don't care how we do it, but I think if we want to try and give the teams a chance, it would be nice if the lower seeded teams who finished worse last year had the chance to draft again earlier.
Yeah.
Because now Carolyn's getting the last pick in the actual real draft. Dell gets to get an additional pick, but so she gets the final pick instead of getting the 11th pick. So, all things created equal, depending on where, who she drafted the first time, it might give her a chance to get someone a little higher on the totem pole
Right.
It makes sense.
and hopefully equalize the teams. I think that's why the NFL does it the way they do it. So, and the NBA does it that way too after the lottery, right? After the lottery.
Mhm.
So they go by worst finish, and then they don't snake it back. So
Yeah,
again,
I don't think that's a bad way to do it. Definitely.
Now, can there be trades made? Can people like trade up to get a higher pick, or no? We're not. This draft not that advanced to do that.
I don't think so. It hasn't
you
happened.
can trade a pick. You can trade a player,
Okay.
But you can't trade a pick.
but you can't trade a pick that I know of. I
So
think
Timmy couldn't trade up to get a higher pick in the first round.
no, because there wouldn't be anything. What are you going to give them for value?
Yeah.
You know, if let's say that
Get you to do this.
let's say Carolyn, or for argument's sake, let's say that Mark Baker says, "Well, I want to get a younger player and try to get back and get Barnes." Right, and let's say he doesn't take Barnes first. Let's say he takes whoever.
Packy. When he takes Packy.
Yeah, let's say he takes Packy, because I don't have Packy going that early. So I think let's say he takes Packy. So he takes Packy, and then somebody drafts Barnes like right in front of him on the way back. He might be able to go to that person, or he can if Tom approves it, which I don't see why he wouldn't. He could go to that person and say, "Man, I really want Barnes on my team. I was going to draft him, and that's that next pick, but you grabbed him. Can we work something out where I can, get Chris and you can take my pick or whatever?"
All right.
So, I mean, he could do that.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see how it works this year.
Or he might even be able to trade a current player.
Right.
Yeah. It could. We don't know what's happening. We have to wait and see how it unfolds.
Definitely create some more buzz in the PBA League.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, I wish this was around like forever.
Yeah.
Like, this would have been great, like through the generations of the PBA. This would have been fantastic.
I would love to see the PBA League throughout the year rather than just 1 week.
Me too.
I would love to see home and away matches in the cities that they go to, make league games or matches around the PBA stops, and just make sure that the guys are there. All the 10 or 15 guys that are there need to be there, and just promote it more. I mean, because all the other leagues that we watch in all the other sports go year long or season long, whatever it is. I mean, they're very stretched out. The PBA League's 3 or 4 days.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean, even if they take
it comes down to money, right? It comes down to sponsorship. If they could sell some sponsorship to somebody that would fund it so we could get it on TV and have prize money to bowl for and have all the things that it needs to make it happen, I'm sure it could happen.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's if I was running the PBA League and had unlimited money, that's how I would do it. In the dream world, it would be
a phenomenal idea.
Yeah, in the dream world, it would be a phenomenal idea, and in the dream world, you would do it with you just fly the players in for the matches.
Yeah.
And just do home and away matches.
We've had a lot of those ideas through our time on this show.
Yeah, we've had some good ones.
We've had some good ones.
We talked about the women going in.
The women going in, they went in.
Yep.
How about the
what else did we talk about?
We talk about the King of the Lanes now that's happening.
We talked about the family thing.
The family thing.
Yep, we've talked about that too.
We actually proposed that to Wes, and he was for it.
Yeah.
And now it's actually happening.
Yep.
The only thing that they haven't done is have the PBA 50 team.
Yeah.
That's what I really think they should have. 2 teams from the PBA 50 tour, because that the tour is getting stronger on that side.
Oh yeah.
And I said, so we just ran this collegiate invitational a month or 2 ago, and I said possibly the winning team gets to bowl in the league.
That's not a bad idea either.
I think that would be a really neat idea out of season to where they don't have to worry about the money or anything.
Yep, and it's done. They're done for the year. You're on break.
Yep, I think that'd be something really cool. Give them an opportunity to give the college kids against the pros.
And they can hold their own.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you look at some of the teams out there. I mean, Team USA, top to bottom.
It's a professional team, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be a really neat idea.
You know what else would be a neat idea? Having that guy manage a team.
Yeah.
Or Charlie Tapp and you managing a team.
Whoa, there you go.
There we go.
Chuck.
Yeah.
There would be some funny stories at least.
Charlie does not hold back when he's with us.
No. He shares lots of stories.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
Charlie actually sent me a video from North Carolina last week of our guy, our best bowler never won a title, who almost made the show last week in North Carolina.
Really?
Richie Wolf.
Yeah.
Richie Wolf.
Interesting.
And he still throws it amazing.
Fantastic. It was great to see him. It was I went up to the event in North Carolina, obviously, and it was great to see Richie. It was really fun to see him. It was great to see all the guys. I saw Chucklin' Chuck, and we, it was good. I got to see a lot of the guys, and we had a few of them stay here at the house for a day or two just before they went there, and I wish I had more room here, and wish we weren't under construction. We could have a bunch of people here. But matter of fact, your dad came by on the way to Florida.
Yeah.
After he won, he stopped by the house and we hung out for a few hours before he headed down to Jupiter.
Did he drive in the green jacket is the question.
He did not.
Is
I
the
haven't
green
seen that
jacket
yet.
home yet?
It's got to be.
We got to ask him. We'll get him over here now.
Hey, Dad, you got the green jacket home?
The green jacket is
The green
in New
jacket
Jersey.
is home.
Chuck wasn't aware.
He said when he stopped by to see your residence, he had it in the car.
So the green jacket is in the garden. The green jacket is in the Garden State. Green,
Yes.
green. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Is it next? It should be next to the robe.
It should
It
be.
should be next to the robe.
We're gonna
of
have
the
to buy
mannequin.
another mannequin.
Buy another mannequin.
Yeah, we're gonna
buy
have
another
to.
mannequin.
Yeah.
You know I'm trying that on.
Oh yeah. I mean,
100%.
I hope I beat you to it.
You probably will, but
He
you
should
live
show-
there.
Sydney Sweet 16 is this weekend. I think he should show
You
up in
should
that.
show up in the green jacket.
I think that'd be a great idea.
Yeah, Sydney, Sweet 16 this week.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that. Dad, I got an idea.
Now, mind you, we are live, and he's yelling this across the
It's
bowling
okay.
center, guys. Just
What do
mind
you think? Green jacket for Sydney Sweet 16. For you. He goes for who?
You know what? I want to show you something. Can you grab my backpack? It's in the gutter there. I want to show you something here. So this was, I'm going to present this to one of our personal favorites of the show.
Okay.
When I see him. I don't know what I'm going to see him next. I'm just going to leave this here.
What's this?
All right.
Okay.
What is he going to do with this? So this is a luggage tag for a 150 pins over series award to John Petraglia Sr.
There you go.
So this, I'm going to give this to Johnny when I see him. This may be worth more to him than his Triple Crown ring, his Tournament of Champions trophy. I want to see this on Johnny's luggage
Me too.
everywhere he goes now.
I think you should put it on his bowling bag.
I know Johnny Jr.'s watching, so John, this is going to go to Dad when I see him, right? That's how I roll, Chuck.
I hear you. I hear you.
That's the ratings we do.
Yep. All right, so I'm thinking.
We're about 4 minutes away from the draft.
Yep, I'm thinking touch on the playoffs a little bit here.
A little bit.
Just kind of briefly talk about it.
What'd you think of the show, Chuck?
Oh, I thought Kyle bowled unbelievable the whole time.
Yeah.
It was. He made a lot of really good decisions, a lot of really good shots. Super proud and happy for Tommy to get where he got. But Kyle was just not denied.
TJ
He had
had a good year.
He had a solid year. I mean, you think about how good his year was last year, and to come back and have. I'm speaking about Kyle. Tommy had a great year. You're right. If that's what you were saying. Yeah. Tommy had a fantastic year. Absolutely fantastic year.
Yeah, he made 3 shows at 3 majors and finished 6th at the U.S. Open. So he just missed the show at the U.S. Open. Yeah.
Wonderful year. Wonderful year.
Yeah.
He looked
For
like
an
an
old
old
guy.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not young.
No.
How many years was he, like 44, 45?
43, I think.
Okay, so he has a while to go before he goes to senior tour.
Yes. Yeah, he's got quite a bit of time, but I thought it was. I mean, his whole year was very impressive.
It looked like an old Tommy Jones year.
Yeah.
It really did. He was in every show he was there. He was
Yeah.
of course in every tournament.
Yeah.
And then there's Troop.
Yeah, I think Kyle. I think he was just very determined. His eyes were on that second belt.
Yeah. He likes the big paydays.
I think the tournament just meant so much to him. I think the belt, like you could just tell, you could see it, how determined he was to win that second belt.
Sure.
You could see it. He wanted it.
Yeah, he did. It was, and it was fun to watch. I think the playoffs are entertaining TV.
Yep.
I wish there was a different formula maybe that we could come up with that wouldn't come down to, a 9th and 10th frame roll off so often. But you know what? It's what the fans want too, right? If you win game 1 by 100 and you lose game 2 by 1 because you solid 8 in the 10th or something like that, then you lose in a roll off because you go wrap 10 stone 9 and you you won by a landslide and total pinfall, it's kind of hard to swallow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, when you look at professional bowling as a whole right now, the entertaining stuff is one game.
Yeah.
I mean, the entertaining stuff is the step ladder.
Mhm.
You want to see somebody get up in the 9th and 10th frame and win it with the ball in their hand. That's how you see the most emotion out of players. If it is a total pinfall thing, obviously the better player is going to win, whoever bowls better. But to make it more entertaining for TV, which is what the playoffs is, you got to show up in the moment.
Absolutely. Yep.
I mean, that's kind of how the World Championships went this year. It was a very short format stuff. But like when you look at the Olympics, that's all it is.
Yeah.
They're short formats.
They're sprints. They're
sprints, and they make them entertaining. The best player is going to win over 60 games. We all know that.
Yeah.
But what's more entertaining is who's going to win when it comes down to
that 2-minute shootout.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, it's from the purest standpoint, and the people who think, bowling is always should be a marathon. And the people that think that way will never love the step ladder. They'll never love sudden death roll-offs. They'll never love any of that.
No.
The majority of people want to see those moments, right? The thrill of victory or the agony of defeat, just like Wild World Sports used to be.
Yep.
And that's what people want to see. That's what entertainment is, right? And
yeah,
I mean, even NASCAR. I mean, after all these years, NASCAR is going to a playoff system now, and it works. It works. And
how do they do that, Doug? I'm not a NASCAR. I don't know anything about NASCAR. How do you do that in a tiebreaker with NASCAR? How do you do that?
Oh, it's really interesting.
Is it?
They
the final four down to one race.
Exactly. So they race the whole season and they cut to the top 16. And so everybody still races every week. But the top 16 are the only ones in the hunt for the championship. So after a couple of races, they go down to 12. And a couple more races, they go down to 8. And then they go down to 4. And the last race of the year, it comes down to whoever finishes highest in the last race of the year is the champion out of those 4. So it's quite entertaining. A couple of years ago, the final 4 finished 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. So
in the race.
In the race.
Yeah.
If you think about how crazy that is, so you were the points leader for the whole year. You dominated the year. You won the most races. And then in the last race, you finished 2nd. And so more than likely, you would have won the championship, right? Because someone else is probably going to win the race. But no, you finished 2nd in the championship because the guy who was 4th in points beat you in the championship race. And it's really entertaining.
It's kind of like the FedEx Cup in golf then. It's kind of like it's
very similar. Very similar.
Yeah. And I mean, that's how sports should be. I mean, the player you want to see. I've come to the point now where I want to watch bowling. And I want to watch somebody step up with the ball in their hand and win the tournament.
Yes.
I've got favorites. Like I obviously want to see Dad win every time he bowls. But when I'm watching bowling on TV, I want to see it won in a 10th frame with the ball in hand. That's how I want to see bowling won.
Okay, let me ask you guys a question. Here's my question to you guys before we get to the draft.
Okay.
So out of the young dudes right now, the young guys, that either haven't won a title or maybe have one title, they're young, they're up and coming. Who do you want? Like who has really showed out to you that they have what it takes? They have the, as Randy would say, the maple moxie to get up and be in that moment and pry it off. Who sticks out to you really big time?
You can go first.
Well, what do you think? You think that guy? Is that who you're thinking?
I was thinking somebody else.
Okay.
I'm thinking Kyle. I think Kyle is a great performer.
But he's saying up and coming. Kyle's already established.
Yeah, Kyle's already a star.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, that's why I said that guy. That's why I said that guy.
AJ
Johnson.
I think AJ is really good on TV. I think he's great for TV. He's a good performer, but also is a good player. And as more moments continue to happen, he will become better and better in that moment.
Yeah.
I think he's great for TV. I love watching the young guys come out and try and fight for that title. I think it's just great for the sport.
Well,
So.
I got a pick, man.
Go
I
ahead.
got a guy that I think, and I am going to be so disappointed if he doesn't get drafted. I'm absolutely going to be crushed if he doesn't get drafted because I love to watch him compete. Kevin Williams.
Yeah.
Man, dude, every time he's been on TV, he has been clutch as clutch can be. Absolute super clutch. And heck, he had to double in the 10th to win
His first title.
And
he's a
he
And he's
mauled him.
exactly. Yes.
He mauled it. I mean, it was so clutch. And he's a performer. So it's like he's got a rap career too, and he's doing all that. But when you see this kid just thriving in this kind of environment, that's why I think someone needs to draft that kid.
Yeah.
He's gonna get a home today.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's
He
special.
is definitely. If he didn't go in the first round, he's definitely getting picked in the second round.
Yeah,
I think so too. Because I mean,
for sure.
he's one of those guys that this Bayside thing is going to be in his wheelhouse. It's like
absolutely.
It's like AJ Johnson. I mean, AJ Johnson was fantastic in Bayside, right? And I mean, Dick Allen. I mean, Kyle. I mean, you look at the guys that are performers, how well they thrive up there at Bayside. Simonelli.
Yeah.
I mean, how good has Simonelli been at Bayside?
Yeah.
Sterner. How good Sterner been at Bayside?
Right.
I mean, you look at these guys that like to show out and be in front of the crowd.
Their personalities come out.
So I got a name for you here. This draft show is getting started, but we got a little bit of time left there.
Clark is just going through the rosters right now, so we're okay for now.
I got a name for you. I think he's on the fence of getting picked because of the pool and where it's at. I think he's got an opportunity. Anthony Nyer.
Tell you what, he's not afraid.
He's not afraid.
No.
He's performed in Bayside on TV in the King of the Lanes.
Yeah, and did a great job.
He did.
Yes.
He did a really good job.
And performed.
Yes, he did.
He was a great performer. Wow. I think he might be
He could be the
in
sleeper one.
that 16 to 20 range of guys that get picked towards the end. I think there's an opportunity for that because of the pool that there is this year. Like, I think there's 10 guys guaranteed. The rest of them are a little iffy here.
And I'm not trying to start the left-right debate again, but the left's always a little bit favorable at Bayside.
Yes.
And he would be a phenomenal pick. Lefty power.
Oh, yeah, for sure. There's definitely a handful of lefties that will go before him.
Yeah.
But
there's 3 teams, though. Isn't there 3 teams that already have a lefty or 4?
Let's pull up the board again, Justin.
Yeah, let's share our board here.
We'll share the board.
Sim, Jesper.
All right, so
and Jacob.
Carolyn does not have a lefty.
Carolyn doesn't.
Johnny does.
Johnny doesn't.
Baker does. Andrew does. Dell does not.
Dell doesn't.
Couch does not. Where are we? Couch. Holman does.
Norm doesn't.
Norm doesn't. Leto doesn't. Timmy does not.
So 6 or 7.
Timmy did have Packy last year.
Yes.
So there's 7 teams that don't have a lefty, and
I think you got to pick a lefty if you don't have one.
So could 7 lefties really get picked?
I wouldn't put it past them.
I wouldn't put it past it.
I think that's a stretch, but it could happen.
I say if you're saying over under 5.5, I say over.
So you think 6 will get picked?
I'll take the over on 5.5.
I'm gonna write that down. So Justin is saying 6 lefties are to get picked.
6 or more. I'll take the over on 5.5.
All right, I'm gonna keep track of this.
What are you taking?
I'm gonna agree with you.
You're gonna take the over. Chuck, you taking the over under?
I'll take the under because I think there's a couple of team managers that are on the IHL, bandwagon.
Okay, so let's read off these lefties that are in the pool right now.
Well, the highest one is
Packy. Matt Russo is second. Kevin Williams is third. Brandon Runk is fourth.
There's a name. I said that to you earlier today. Brandon Runk's a name that can get picked up.
Yeah, he's got an opportunity.
He does. Wesley
Lowe.
By the way, I know I was totally off topic. I just saw his name. How good does this guy throw it? Have you seen him throw
Kevin
it?
McCune.
Oh my god,
Kevin McCune is pretty good. Yeah,
Kevin McCune throws it amazing.
Yeah,
He does.
Oh,
Absolutely throws it amazing.
yeah. So then we got after Wesley, we got Parker.
Well, Graham Faw.
Oh, Graham Faw,
Then
Parker, Matt
Parker.
Sanders.
Sanders, what, 3 lefties right there.
Yep, Anthony Nyer.
Is that guy Brent a lefty too?
Brent Boho? No,
No.
he's
No.
200.
Kim Bowlby.
Michael Martell,
Kim
Kim Bowlby,
Martell.
Matt McNeil, and Rhino Page.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good ones.
There is.
There's a lot of good ones.
Yep. Well, in my draft.
Yep. So we
Chuck,
got.
take a look at the screen really quick, Chuck.
I love the Nightlight. I love
the
the boogie, and I throw Brooklyns. I should be drafted. Charlie Cow.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
And so it begins.
Yep.
All right. So and Tom's going over the draft pool right now that we just did.
Yep.
So we're actually one step ahead of the PBA. Yeah.
Yeah. We've also been live for 37 minutes. So
Yeah, it's okay though.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I would take the over on
Oh, wait.
6.
He is
I'll
putting.
I'll take the under.
Carolyn is on the clock.
Okay.
To make their selection.
So 2 minutes.
They will run their selection through.
I would hope Carolyn has a pick. What do we think is getting picked first here?
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Kyle
You think Kyle?
It's gonna be Kyle Sherman.
Their
100%.
manager on to make their announcement for who they select in this year's 2022 PBA League Draft.
Yeah, it's gonna be Kyle Sherman.
Oh,
100%.
for sure.
Carolyn is on the clock, so 100% Kyle Sherman.
I think 100% Kyle Sherman.
Kyle Sherman.
For sure. I would totally agree.
It would be a
He
very
bowled,
big
he,
surprise.
he, bowled, he bowled on the team last year. He's number 1 in the points right
He won
now.
a title this year. He's really coming to his own this year.
Yeah, I think it's Kyle Sherman, no doubt.
Yeah, 100%.
For
Made aware
sure.
of just been made aware of a typo on the eligible draft list that we can fix.
Yep. Just got a message from
the boss.
From the boss, Mr. President, Chris Forey. I want to give a huge shout out to him at
Can you
buddiesproshop.com.
see on the sleeve?
DJ Johnson is on
Can
the
we?
high
It's
roll.
on the sleeve.
It's on the sleeve.
It's on the sleeve. I don't
On
know
the
if you can see
sleeve.
it. It's on the sleeve.
Got a patch on somewhere.
Yeah.
Huge shout out to him. He's got it on in the shop up live in Connecticut. Huge shout out to him.
We may be going to see him next week.
Might be.
Yeah, Chris will call you after the show.
Yes. I'm going to turn that down a little bit.
Turn this down here.
But yeah, huge shout out to him. I just got a message from him.
Is
Got
the
him up
pick-
on the big
Is the
screen.
pick in? Is that what
Not
he
yet.
said?
The selection is in
The selection is in.
and confirmed. And we're gonna bring Carolyn in.
Oh, Carolyn's going to go on.
Yes.
Delma's in the background.
They're in a hotel
They're in a
room.
hotel room somewhere. Well, they just got an award last night.
Where?
Chuck, do you know where that was?
Vegas, BBIA, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
They both got jerseys on. Dell's sitting in a chair in the back in the hotel room.
Dell's in the war room in the back
Yeah.
of the room there. All right, Carolyn.
I am so ready to go.
Dell's waving.
Dell's waving out the
Dell.
window.
Trust me, we have not been talking, but we, as a team, have picked Kyle Sherman.
Kyle
There it is,
Sherman,
Kyle
number one.
Sherman, number 1, everybody.
Not surprised at all. We all said it.
No surprise there at all.
Nope.
No.
Not at all.
Not at all. No brainer.
No, we saw it happening.
That was the writing was on the wall for that one.
Right. So what do you think here, guys?
Johnny P.
Wow. Oh God.
Take Kyle off the list.
Yep.
Okay, so
If I'm picking one, I think he takes Sterner.
me too.
So do I.
Me too.
Yep.
I think it's Sterner.
Sterner.
I think Sterner's the pick for Johnny.
Yep.
He loves Sterner.
Sterner's bowling good this year.
Again, he's had
Yeah.
2 great years in a row. He's the king of the lanes right now.
Yep. I
Um,
think it's Sterner.
I think it's Sterner too.
I think it's Sterner.
110%. I think. It's
The only thing I wonder, will he lean back and go, gosh, I can get my lefty right now and I can get the pack rack. But I just think he takes Sterner. I just because
Sterner
I think,
bowled on the team before.
yeah.
Yeah. I think I think Sterner.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I think it's Sterner as well. But we don't know with this Waco Wonder. What is this Waco
Wonders.
Snickers Waco Wonder?
I don't get it.
And you know when Johnny first told us that they renamed his team, it was hysterical. Like watching him try to say this.
Oh, really?
Well, we can't get it out of our mouth, and Johnny couldn't
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So you're gonna say you think it's gonna be Sterner?
I think Sterner. Yeah.
Me too.
I do too, but it could. The sleeper could be Packy. Get the lefty, like Chuck said.
Yeah. My pick last night was on my draft. I had Kyle Sherman and then I had Jason Sterner going second.
So we got a question here in the chat. Do you think Johnny could take Parker?
Absolutely. He won't take him now though.
You think he'll get?
Oh wait, it is in.
Okay.
Where is Johnny? Yeah, there he is.
He's home.
He's home.
Yep.
Look at Johnny.
And he's on the computer. Wow.
And a TV behind him.
Wow, this is
And
great.
he looks badass with the goatee. He does,
Yeah.
doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's probably watching Jerry Springer behind him now.
It's Judge Judy.
Judge Judy.
Yeah, my pick is Jason Sterner.
Jason
Yep.
Sterner.
Jason
All
Sterner,
right.
number 2, Louis said.
That's good, man.
Yep.
Now
Hey,
it's an interesting one.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
think it'd be fun if we get a lot of these picks right. Then
Yeah.
we're the go-to show for people to watch for the draft.
If we
Yeah.
can pick this, we should go be able to pick the lottery number, Chuck.
yeah, literally.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
now this is where it's going to get a little interesting.
Now,
Yes.
I don't think he picks Barnes first. I don't. I think he gets a young guy and then gets Barnes on the way back.
Do you?
That's my guess. We got saved is Jesper, Tom Doherty, and Chris Vi.
He has his lefty.
He's got a
He
lefty.
has the lefty.
I think Packy's off the list.
So I think if he doesn't take Barnes, because I initially have him taking Barnes,
Okay.
but if he doesn't take Barnes, I think the guy he takes is Nick Pate.
I was gonna say Nick
Pete, huh?
or Brad Miller.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I'm going to disagree.
What are you gonna say?
Go back to that list really quick there, pal. I'm saying this because of the West Coast connection too.
Jake Peters.
Jake Peters.
Okay. So I'll say Brad Miller. Chuck's got Nick Pate, and you got
I got Jake Peters.
yes.
Interesting.
But
line.
my real belief is he's going to pick Barnes. I really,
Who do you think?
I just feel like it's a kind of a respect
Mark is on the
thing,
phone. Is he calling us?
and that I
No.
think he's going to prove that he respects Chris enough and he wants him on his team, and I think he takes Chris just
Does Chris get drafted? Yes or no?
100%.
Oh yeah, 100%.
1,000% he gets drafted.
Hey, am I
Yes.
cut off of this?
You got to be afraid if you don't take him now, do you not get him?
Yeah,
Does somebody else grab him? They may not.
right.
Is he in?
I don't know if they've got him yet. Could be why they called him.
We don't know where.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have a trade.
We have a trade, Chuck.
Trade.
Chuck, we have a trade.
The Silver Lake Atom Splitters
This is big news.
and Portland Lumberjacks
Ooh. So Baker and Timmy Mack
have
made a trade.
traded their draft selection order.
Wow.
Get the hell out of here. I called that.
Wow.
The Silver Lake Atom Splitters have traded the number 3 and 18 picks to the Portland Lumberjacks for selection 10 and 11.
Wow.
Portland Lumberjacks.
Okay, so now Portland Lumberjacks are on the clock.
Yes.
He's on the clock.
Yes. Wow.
Packy goes. He wanted Packy.
To make
Packy,
their
100%.
It's 100%.
Not
Packy.
even close.
That's a no-brainer.
Yep.
He wanted Packy.
Yep.
Yep.
So the change
Timmy's going to fire in.
Yep.
Silver Lake will be 3. Portland will be 3 and next. Silver Lake will move to 10th.
So are you adjusting the order on the board too?
Yep.
You got it done.
So
Good
Timmy,
job.
Timmy is going now, and that means Barnes will be the last pick in the first round.
Yep.
100%.
There you go.
100%. Lock it up.
Unless he gets picked earlier, which is possible.
I don't think so.
Unless somebody
No.
wants to stick it to Baker, but I don't think so.
Well, someone could do it just to stick it to Baker.
How about Timmy sticking it to Baker right now and taking Barnes?
Wow. Wow.
Oh, Holy crap, that would be hysterical.
Hey, thanks for the trade. I'm taking Chris Barnes.
Wow.
Now
What a
he's
trade.
losing his Packy Racky.
Wow. What a trade.
That's good though, because they had something. Now Bakes gets back-to-back picks.
Yes.
So,
Well,
now he can
now
grab
Chris
Bohn.
Corey,
Oh wait, the boss.
the boss, my boy going back where he belongs. Packy Hanrahan is definitely getting picked right now.
Yeah, and
No
he's a local
question.
guy. He's from the New England
Yep.
area, so it's going to be
Yep. Packy
100%
is
Packy.
100% getting picked. It's not even a question.
I would bet Dad's green jacket that is Packy.
I'd put money on it. Packy gets picked right now.
100%.
Yep.
Well, the pick's not in yet.
Agreed. 100%. Packy is out.
Yeah.
Third pick
All right, it's in.
is in. And
Let me see a little louder so we can hear it here. Oh.
move in. Portland Lumberjacks. Tim Mack can join us now.
John, how are you?
How you doing? Good to see you.
Doing real good now.
Oh, you shook up the draft here. So tell us the process.
Only Timmy would make a move like this. You know that.
Yes.
Well, listen, we
It's
got a
a
lot
football
of discussion.
background.
It is a football background.
Very
Yeah.
fortunate that, we won this bet a couple times in a row now. Keep going back to Bayside. We have a lot of knowledge, from the lanes on both sides of the building.
That
And,
just gave his pick away right there.
we can't be
Yep.
more thankful to bring it back to Packy Hanrahan.
Yep.
There it is.
So we're 3 for 3 here.
Very fortunate.
We're doing all right.
Let's go buy the Mega Million ticket tonight, boys.
Yeah.
Packy,
That was no question at all once they made that pick.
absolutely.
Yep.
Man, they got
I actually, if they didn't make that trade, I had Packy going to Del Ballard's team.
Okay.
Oh, I could have seen that.
I could have seen that
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
No lefty on that one.
Right. Yep.
Because
Wow.
now Andrew
So
Kane
3
is
of the first 4 in the points
Are
have gone.
Yep.
Brad Miller was second out of the 4.
So does Andrew Kane go for the West Coast connection and take Jake Peters, or does he take Nick Pate or Brad Miller
Ooh.
or somebody else?
Well, Nick Pate has bowled on the Dallas Strikers before. I don't know that Jake bowled last year.
No, I don't think Jake did bowl last year.
No, I don't think so.
Well, there was no draft last year either.
Or in 2020. I don't
Yeah.
think he bowled in 2020.
No.
Ooh. I say Jake Peters.
Do
The
you?
West Coast connection.
I say Jake Peters.
So who's up? So Kane is up next.
And Dell takes Brad Miller.
Where did Brad bowl before? Brad did bowl in the league before.
Brad bowled for Dallas
He did.
in 2020. Yep.
He did.
Yep.
All right.
I think they take. I think Andrew Kane takes Nick Pate.
Okay.
I'm still gonna go with Peters. I do.
Yeah. I think Jake Peters on this one.
Yeah.
I like that pick. I think it's a great pick.
Either one of them would be a good solid pick.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So one of us is going to miss
All right,
this one.
selection's in.
One of us is going to be right. It's going to be one of those two.
All right, the pick is in.
Yep.
Okay, we've got the selection. So let's bring in the LAX manager, Andrew Kane. Andrew, how you doing? I don't know if that trade changed things for you or not, but in the 4th slot, let us know who you selected.
Yeah, hi Tom. That trade, started off by saying one man's loss is another man's gain, and with that trade, the LAX is going to pick up Chris Barnes for
Wow.
the LAX.
Wow.
I think
Wow.
that's a pretty big shakeup, I think.
Bakes.
Grandpa Barnes
Wow.
has been picked up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Talk about the bomb right there.
Wow.
Moving to LA,
Look at Chuck's face.
LAX on that
Wow.
one.
What a steal.
Oh,
Wow.
Grandpa Barnes is picked up.
Wow. We knew it was coming. It was just a matter of where.
Well, that's the Beef and Barnesy connection. We never put those.
Oh
two
my
and two together.
God. Wow.
Never put those 2 and 2 together.
We never thought about that.
I just didn't think. Oh my God.
Wow.
Bakes
Thought of that one.
Bakes it backfired on him. I think. I mean, I really think he wanted Barnes to be that pick in the first round there, and
Yeah. Wow.
Balance for a guy that's firing.
Wow.
Wow.
We never put those two together.
No. Wow.
What a
So
move!
does Del Ballard take Nick Pate or Brad Miller
One
or
of the
somebody else?
One or the
AJ
other.
Chapman.
Or he goes for a lefty.
Nah.
You know,
No, he's gonna have plenty of lefties, I think.
I think there's plenty of lefties, and Del Ballard is kind of on the team, the IHL team. He might be president of the IHL team. So, wow, that is crazy that he took Barnes right there.
he stuck it right to Baker.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Wow, that's incredible.
Whoa!
What a pick.
that's a
the
master
move to do right now.
pick, actually.
Yeah, that's a great pick.
It's a great pick. I just never saw that coming because
No,
No, we thought it was a lock for Baker.
yeah, I just figured Baker. And what I figured? I figured Baker probably talked to the other guys and said, "Well, I can trade down and take Barnes. We can make something cool out of it."
when Baker called Andrew hit decline for a reason.
Yeah.
He declined that call.
Yeah.
Oh, Dell's pick is in. It looks like here.
No. There's
No, it's not in. That's just the.
the board's
That's
just gonna
the
go
board,
back up.
all right.
Yep.
AJ Chapman is.
Yeah, I think
So there's
At least we update our board.
I think it's either Brad or Pate. I think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Pate. I think it's a
Yeah.
Pate.
Chris Barnes are still on the list.
I mean, if I were picking here, I would pick Pate.
I agree with you, Chuck.
I would
Right.
pick Pate. But
Chuck, will you be at Bull Expo next month?
yes, sir.
We will also be there, Justin.
Yes, we will.
We will be representing. Oh, Dell's on.
Volume.
Wishing Dell all the best, by the way.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All the best.
Not yet. One more try. I think this is a stall tactic by Del Ballard.
We will have a live show from Bull Expo. We have to.
Yes, we have to.
We have to.
We got to figure out our open championship
Okay.
schedule and
Well, we
Pat.
don't have the volume. That's okay. I can make this announcement.
Oh,
You got it?
there we go.
There you go. There you go.
There we go.
All right. Let us know, Mr. Ballard. All right. We're going with the Zano window. Here's his ball in play. Here's the pocket. Makes his fingers. And he's been rolling really, really well the last couple of years, making TV shows. And we're going
Brad Miller.
Brad Miller.
Brad Miller.
Yep.
Nice.
All right.
It's
So
a,
we
good
were.
pick. It's a great pick.
Yep.
Selected by the Motown Muscle and joins EJ Tackett and Anthony Simons.
Yep.
All right.
And he will get,
And Dell gets the extra pick
yes, he will have the final pick.
of the day.
You will.
Thanks, Del. You got
All right. So we got Couch coming next, right?
Yep.
See you in the second round.
Couch had a great post this morning on Facebook. Justin. I don't know if you saw that or not.
I did not.
About all the games.
Yeah. Did you see that, Chuck?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull that one up as we wait for Mr. Couch.
What do we think here?
It's either Nick Pate or AJ Chapman.
Think so?
I think he likes AJ Chapman too.
Yeah. Look at the draft list. Jake Peters is next on the list. Nick Pate, DJ Archer, AJ Chapman, Matt Russo are the next five.
Yeah, I don't see Jason picking Jake.
No.
Here, so this is what Couch said this morning. You ready? One thing I forgot to mention: all you PBA Tour guys think that the PBA 50 is just a fun time. Please let me know the next time you bowl 163 games in 4.5 weeks, not including practice and pro-ams. Buckle up, kids, because it's on. Bowling is not a sport, my ass.
Wow. True statement.
He's gonna win. He's gonna win a lot out there.
Yeah.
All right, we have
Is the pick in?
the selection is in.
Oh, the pick is in.
Yep.
I'm gonna ask Chuck about a PBA 50 question after Couch gives the pick here.
What are we thinking here? I'm going Nick Pate.
Hey, there he is. I thought you'd be tired.
I think Nick Pate too, but it could be AJ Chapman. I think Nick Pate.
This is always worth getting up for from a nice long nap during the day.
All right, good to see you, Jason. Let us know who you've got with that sixth pick in the first round.
Yeah, Tom. First off, congratulations to Andrew Kane and CDB for their inductions into the Hall of Fame. Truly deserving on both sides. Couldn't be more proud to call them my friends. Having said that, we're going to go with the guaranteed rate Chicago Hitmen, and we're going to go with the big big stud, the new kid, Nick Date.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, what do you see in his game?
So going
Lean man.
we're going fairly in line besides
Barnes.
Barnes. Yeah.
It's going to get shaken up as we get further
Yeah.
on.
Do you remember in the women's draft they pick all
They
10?
went right down the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't pick in order, top to
No.
bottom, but they picked the top 10 were the ones that were picked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were no surprises.
Yep.
So I want to get back to the PBA 50 question I was going to ask Chuck.
Okay.
So we're talking about the guys going on the 50 tour, Chuck. I want to give you a name, a buddy of mine. Will he or will he not win out there? All right. Yes or no answer. Troy Lint.
Yes.
Justin?
Oh yeah. Yep.
He's like an anti-senior with ball speed and the way he
Rev
hits
rate.
it and rev rate. I honestly think he's going to win. He may win a couple times out there.
Yeah.
I know he's had some problems with his hand or something, but
Yeah, he's always had hand problems,
All right.
but he does not miss it at the bottom of the swing.
No.
All right,
What,
so
what are we thinking?
Who's up next
Milwaukee Pounders, Marshall Holman here.
my buddy Marshall.
We got Sean Rash, Ryan Simonelli, and Dick Allen. Now he dropped Chris Sloan last year
and Zeke Bate.
and Zeke Bate. Now Zeke has bowled pretty well in this building
Zeke always
before.
bowls well there.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't see that being their pick though. I think it's either
He got a lefty.
I think it's either AJ Chapman or Matt Ogle, and only Matt Ogle because of
Ogle.
the double.
Oh,
Rash,
because
the
of
Rash
Sean.
connection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
I got Matt Ogle.
Ogle.
That's my pick.
good call, Chuck.
Yep, my pick.
That's why we have him on here.
I
Yeah, I like that. The Rash Ogle connection is a good
Oh
one.
yeah, for sure.
mean, I don't think you could take. There's a lot of guys you can take right here and have a great player, right? I mean, there's
All right, we have a selection.
Plenty
It's
of
in.
them.
Let's bring in Marshall Holman.
All right, we'll turn up the volume here.
Yeah.
Mr. Holman, there he is.
Hey, Marshall, how you doing?
I'm good, Tom. How are you?
Great to see you. Great to see you. I'm great. I'm great.
All right. Well, I'd also like to congratulate Carolyn and Mr. Kane for their Hall of Fame inductions, and I'd like to say that if this guy was available, that's the guy I'd take.
I have that in my office.
Mark Ross.
I have that exact piece in my office.
Yeah.
So I've been in touch with my guys, and we've been watching and considering the different players that we can take. And for our selection for the PBR Pounders,
Matt Ogle.
we're going to take AJ Chapman.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Another one. Not a massive surprise.
no, not at all.
No.
I think he was the logical pick.
Yeah, and you've got the Wichita State connection too. Either way.
And if they probably can still grab Ogle on the way back.
Yes, because
Yeah.
I mean they're not looking that far down the line.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Because it's only a couple of picks and they get to go again. So
Right.
I think they can grab Ogle back on the way back down the line, and
Yeah.
so I think Chapman made the most sense to me.
Yeah. Do we think we get a lefty here from Norm Duke? We got Norm, Tommy, and Bill O'Neill.
Well, I mean, I think they should draft a lefty, but I don't. Again, I don't know. Norm, I don't even know. Norm, the only lefty Norm's ever had on his team was Rhino.
Okay.
And I just don't. I don't think he sees the value in it. To be honest,
Okay.
I don't think he goes, I got to grab a lefty. And although, next in the points, if you kind of follow through with the points, I mean, it's Jake, DJ Archer, then Russo.
Yeah.
So, Russo could go here.
I think Russo goes within the next 3.
He goes in the first round.
I think he goes in the first round.
Do you?
I think so. Well, I think if he doesn't go in one of the next 2, he gets picked up on the way back because Silver Lake's got a lefty. One of these 2 teams is getting Matt Russo, is my guess.
Okay. I think I honestly think I'm
going to give you a prediction for Amleto when Amleto's pick comes up.
Okay.
Arturo.
Yeah, I have Arturo. I have
Amleto?
Richie Teese and Arturo both going on Amleto's team.
Because didn't Richie bowl last year for Las Vegas?
He did.
Yep.
And Ildemaro bowled too. But Ildemaro is still draftable.
Yep.
He's still on there, but Arturo's
35th in the points, and he is 7th currently of the players still left.
Ascona's another one Amleto could grab up.
Yeah. Yep. Christian Ascona had a pretty good season last year too.
He did.
Yep.
All right. So Duke Norman is up next.
Yep. Norm. Who is Norm?
Who
picking?
is Norman going to take here?
I say Jake Peters.
I mean, that's a great pick. It's a great pick, but Tommy and Bill are going to have a lot of influence on the pick, I think, with him. I think Jake Peters is a great pick.
Bowling really good this whole year.
Yeah. I mean, curveball could be like a Sam Cooley here.
Or he could even go down further and go with a senior player.
Yeah. Tom Hess still up for grabs.
Tom Hess is up for grabs.
What do we think? Throwing a name out here, and obviously I'm a little favorite.
Johnny.
Dad.
Johnny.
You think?
100%.
Well, I think Johnny's going
All
to pick Dad regardless. But Norm and Dad both had that big run at the Masters. Both
All
senior
right.
players.
There's Norman.
Interested to see how this goes here.
Yes, very interested. I don't have a strong feeling on this.
No.
He always looks so happy, Norm, doesn't he?
Norm is always
Norm
happy.
is just a happy little man.
Yep.
No disrespect, I'm not calling him little, but he's a happy guy. You know?
Yes.
That game was on Big Fox Network, and that championship match, you against Simo, that was the most watched bowling game, of the year, and
Wow.
a couple of years.
I'm not surprised.
No, not at all.
No.
I wonder why.
No.
Wonder
I'm
why
not
that was such a
surprised.
big draw.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all.
We're not gonna talk about that.
Everybody loves Simo, but I have
All
a
right.
feeling of those 2 million, about 1.99 million of them were rooting for you.
Well, I'm sorry that many people saw me lose. It was nice to be there. It was a great time. And congratulations to Simon, also to Carolyn Dorn Ballard and to Andrew Kane. Way to go, guys. That just means you're getting old.
Right. Okay.
That's
so with
funny.
the eighth pick, the Dallas Strikers always have an interesting selection. Let us know.
What do you think, buddy?
Well, I was hoping that
Arturo Quintero.
so I wouldn't mispronounce the kid's name.
Oh,
He's taken
Wow.
who?
Santu.
Santu Tavavanainen.
two. Yep.
Wow. What a pick.
There was no question he was getting picked, dude.
I'm just gonna put Santu.
Wow.
I'm not gonna spell the last name on my paper here. Just Santu.
I guarantee you, I knew he was getting picked. I actually had Tim Mack taking him on the way back. So
Checking the spelling here.
Wow. So that's the second curveball of the first round.
Yeah. Wow.
I think Amleto takes Richie Teese.
Over Arturo?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Somebody's vacuuming at the garden.
I mean, Richie was on his team last year.
I'll hear what he said. Tommy and Bill said, take him.
I don't
There
think
you
it's
go.
a bad pick.
No.
Oh no, it's a great pick. He's not afraid.
No.
The kid can strike.
Finished second at a PBA event this year. I watched him bowl
Yeah.
at the Roth Homan and bowled pretty good there. Yeah. I don't think it's a bad pick.
No.
I'm excited to see him in that environment too, because he's very new to professional
But
bowling.
look at the guys he's with too. He
Right,
has
exactly.
He has the experience and the vets right. Oh my God.
Oh, for sure.
They'll make him feel right at home.
Yep.
And he's gonna want to perform even better knowing what's on the bench behind him.
Oh,
He
yeah.
don't want to let Norm down.
God, what an opportunity for Santu.
Yep.
That's incredible.
So on the clock
Is Amleto
is my wife's man crush.
Amleto?
You know that. She has a
Yes.
very big crush on Amleto. So Amleto is on the clock right now.
Yep. What do we think Amleto does here? I think it's Arturo,
I think it's Arturo too.
Ildemaro, or Richie Teese.
Or you could go with Ascona.
Yeah,
But
or that
are
too.
They are Florida residents. They do bowl a lot of stuff together in Florida.
Yeah. Well,
I think it's Richie Teese.
Well, we got Azcona is 5th, Richie's 6th, Arturo is 7th. And I personally think all 3 of those guys will still be left
On the
back
way back.
around. Yes.
Me too.
Now the pick is in. El Hombre, Mr. Monicelli.
Yep.
Hey, I'm Leto. How are you?
Hey,
Hola.
Good to see you.
Congratulations to Caroline and Andrew. Well deserved. As Norm said, you're getting old.
That's what that means. That's what that means.
All right.
Okay, so Las Vegas, you got a nice
Richie
nucleus
Teese.
of a team.
Arturo.
Who is going
Okay.
to be added to your roster?
Richie Teese.
Okay, I'm really excited because this is the first time, finally, the person that I wanted to choose, nobody took it from me. So this is good. And the next time I have to choose, I'm second choice to choose, so that's great. My choice is Matt Russo.
Wow.
Wow.
Matt is
no,
So going to Las Vegas High Rollers.
one of the lefty,
that's good.
Wow.
That's a really good pick.
Yeah.
my team.
And now he'll be able to get either Richie or Arturo on the way back.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a really good pick for Leto.
Yeah.
A great pick for Leto.
Yeah.
Oh, we were
Wow.
off on that one too.
Wow. Yeah. I don't blame him.
No,
I
it's a
don't blame
great
him.
pick. It's a fantastic pick.
Yeah, he was third out of the guys that were left. I'm not surprised at all.
He's 27th in points. He handled himself really well with the rash debacle thing.
Yep. Basically made the show at that major.
Yeah. And
Yep.
just the kid can bowl.
And loves the team atmosphere.
Yeah.
Now, I think this is.
Oh, didn't think of this one. Andrew Anderson and him bowled in college together. They both bowled for Weber at the same time, and they're roommates. Not surprised at all.
Now, I think the pick. Of,
Tom's over here going, I knew that one.
Now, I think the pick of the round is coming up. Baker's pick is coming up.
Do we think Baker goes with a senior and a young guy here?
Baker is going to go the next 2 picks.
I think he's got Jake Peters. I think West Coast goes Jake Peters. We got Jesper, Tom Doherty, and Chris Vi. I think Jake Peters goes. I mean, we got a lot of options here.
Tell you, man, I wouldn't be surprised if he grabbed Arturo either.
Yeah.
I think
Holger's still up for grabs.
yeah,
Yep.
Hogel's still up for grabs.
Yep.
I don't know that you want 4 two-handers on your team, but
And
And Doherty's close to a 2-hander.
right.
So
4 no-thumbers, let's put it that way then.
Yeah.
Oh, what else we got on here?
We got Jake Peters, DJ Archer, Brandon Novak, Christian Azcona, Richie Teese, Arturo, Matt Ogle, Sam Cooley, Ronnie Russell.
We have it in. Let's bring Bakes in.
Yep.
How's he feeling right now?
Good morning, Tom.
How are you?
I'm doing great. And I want to obviously congratulate everybody who got in the Hall of Fame. It's quite the crew we have as managers. It's pretty impressive. So congrats to everyone.
Great. So you kind of shook up the draft a little bit here and made our graphics guy work a little bit. Maybe explain that and let us know who you took with the last pick.
Well, I had a game plan and
It didn't work.
gamble. It's just a game, they say in the song. So I was going to try to do something a little different. I really had a picture who I wanted for my team, and I didn't think I could get there from 3 and 18. These guys are too good; they would be gone. So obviously, Andrew Kane threw a little monkey wrench in that. But you know what? It's time for a new blood. Time for a new team.
Bakes is
Ready to
fired
go.
up here.
So with my pick, I have selected DJ Archer.
Not surprised. He's bowled
No.
him before.
Yep. No, not surprised.
They're buddies. He bowled on the team
before.
He bowled really well on the team.
Yep. Bowl on the team before. Not surprised.
Not surprised. So DJ Archer off the board. All right,
So-
round 1 complete.
Round 1 complete.
I think it's either Arturo Quintero or Sam Cooley.
Okay. I can see that.
The global connection.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna. Arturo and Cooley are going to go in probably the next 2 picks.
Yeah.
You know what? I am
still nobody's taken Jake. I mean,
that's surprising.
Yeah, Jake didn't go in the first 10.
Well, let's remember though. And we can't hold it against him, but let's remember what happened the one time he was in the event. Do you guys remember? He had no bowling balls. Last minute he subbed in for somebody.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He flew out there, had no practice, no nothing. Someone hurt themselves. I want to say it might have been Maldonado.
Yes, I remember that.
Maldonado hurt his back, maybe.
Yes,
He
I remember
flew
that.
out there. He was the sub, and it was a train wreck.
Yeah.
It was a debacle. And so it was really a bad showing. And obviously the circumstances were really bad, bad. So I just wonder if some of these guys are remembering that and going, I don't know. Man, Jake is a great bowler.
Yes.
He's a great bowler. I mean, look, the guy was 18th in points.
Right. Just missed the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Sterner was first out and Jake was second out. I mean,
yeah.
Come on. I don't know, man. I got to be honest with you. I'd be hard pressed to not pick Jake. He can flat out bowl.
Yes, he can.
And he's a really good guy.
Great guy. And he's been through so much, and he's rebounded really well.
Yep.
Yeah. But I don't see Bakes taking him. I don't know why. I just don't.
He's thinking the next pick too.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, he's up now.
So round out your 5-man.
Oh, no, the pick is in for the second round.
Yes.
Silver Lake Adams Splitters are very pleased to announce we are taking Brandon Novak.
Wow. Brandon Novak.
Yeah. You talk about a guy that gets it done.
30 in the year.
Brandon Novak. Wow.
Brandon Novak, lock it up.
Now they got a couple of unusual games back to back right there with DJ doing his slow wheel hoppy thing and Brandon Novak.
Brandon Novak looking like Ron Williams going to the foul line, right, Chuck?
That's the whole Ron Williams swing thing going.
But it doesn't matter how you look. It matters what you do the last 2 steps, right?
Right.
Yep.
So now we go to Amleto.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I still think it's Arturo. I still think it's Arturo.
Yep.
Yeah, so do I.
Amleto loves the Latin American connections.
Yep.
He did it with Ildemaro. So that's what I'm saying, either Escona or Arturo.
Arturo's bowled well this year too. I mean,
Yeah.
they both have, but
Yeah.
Arturo performed really well.
Arturo had a chance to win a major.
Right. Yes, he performed really well with
Yeah.
the players this year.
Yeah, I mean, he had a chance to win a major. He really made his name known at that tournament.
Yep. I think it's
So
Arturo.
I think it's Arturo.
I think it's Arturo.
Arturo.
Me too. Me too. Me too, man. This draft is interesting.
It's been a very interesting draft so
Yeah.
far, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Tom is just talking a little bit more about Brandon Novak.
Yep.
And now we're going to get on to the next one here.
Yeah. I think it's Arturo.
I think it's Arturo as well.
I think it's Arturo. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Richie, Ildemaro, or Christian. But I think
He loves Richie Teese. He
Yes.
absolutely loves. But the Latin American thing is a big deal for him too. So
Yeah.
Arturo or Christian Escona.
Yep. I think so.
Baker's talking a lot here. We're gonna lower Mark Baker.
well, listen, you give the guy a platform, he's going to take advantage of it. That's
Kind of like me. I don't shut up when we have our shows.
Yeah.
Chuck, did you watch our Brian Voss show?
Yes, I did.
What'd you think of it?
A
little lengthy.
A little lengthy, and to be honest with you, we could talk about all kinds of things that can never really happen, and I think it went down that path a lot. That just can't happen. It's just not feasible. It's just not feasible. We can't have multiple sets of pins. We can't have, and the pin thing just drove me crazy, to be honest. And so we don't want youth bowlers, and we don't want anybody over 60 to bowl anymore. You make the pins heavy, you change the void in the pins where you can't knock them over. Those people can't knock them over. They're throwing 10-pound balls. So I thought it was good. I thought there was a lot of good ideas. And to be honest with you, most of them I thought came from you guys. I don't know. It was different, and to be honest, I was a little frustrated a couple times during the show. Like.
Oh, hold on. We're gonna hold that thought, and let us back.
Everybody know how your team.
Sorry, Chuck.
Round out.
Yep.
Well, when you see all these guys, the whole group, so many good players, and at the end, you have to think about the energy level, people that you can know that understand what's going on, that has been playing internationally.
Arturo, he just said it without saying it there.
Yep.
And most of them, I know them as a player, but not really as the energy level and all the things that you need to make a great team. I want to get back with Demaro Ruiz.
Wow. Eldamaro. Wow.
Besides that, I know him since a kid. I
Wow.
know he's really good.
Wow.
Team player. He's been really good.
That's a surprise too.
Wow. That is a big surprise to me.
Well, and he just said it that he known him since he's been a kid. He has a connection with him.
Yeah. I mean, they're both Venezuelan.
Yep. Wow.
So, wow. That is really a surprise. I did not have him even getting picked. So
no.
So
he just said the international side of it and the fire. I really thought it was Arturo was he's gonna fire when he's on the show.
Very fiery. Yeah, super fiery.
Wow. What do we go here?
This is Duke, right?
Yep.
I would not be surprised at all if Norm Duke didn't pick Kevin McCune.
Wow. That's a good one. Chuck, he throws it really good. Oh my Lord.
Wow. Throws it good. But I mean, if I were picking here.
Oh, I know the table. Sorry, buddy.
You're good.
If I were picking here, I mean,
Does he have a lefty? I'm looking at his.
Oh, no, I would probably pick Parker Bohn, but
wow. Could you imagine?
Interesting.
That's not a bad ball.
No, with the way he's bowling this year too.
If he's not Parker, I think that gets scooped up by John. That's what I really think.
Oh,
if he doesn't go before,
if it doesn't go before Johnny takes
If it doesn't go before Johnny, Johnny is taking Parker.
110%.
Yeah.
No question. Listen, come on. You don't have a lefty on your team yet. You have a guy that you trust, and you know that there's no question if he needs it, it's hitting the pocket. There's
hitting the 1-2 exactly.
It's hitting the pocket, and obviously he's bowling unbelievable right now. So I think he's getting picked. There's no question Parker's getting picked. It's just a matter of where he gets picked.
What other seniors are left here? So it's
Tom Hess,
Dad, Hess,
and Brad Angelo.
I don't think Brad gets taken. I don't. I think Cooley's going to find a home somewhere.
I think now you're gonna see some interesting picks here within the list.
Yeah.
Because I mean, now they got their players, but now we've got lefties.
Now you got to strategize. You got to piece the puzzle together now. You got to strategize it.
Because
Jason, if I was picking here, I would. If I wanted to take a righty, if I said, all right, I'm taking a right-hander.
Hold on, Norman's back.
I take Jake Peters.
He's taking. All right, so
selected Santu.
I don't even have a pick on this one.
I don't either.
Does he have a lefty? Does Duke have a lefty?
No.
Kevin Williams.
Next pick.
Okay.
Well, I tell you what, Tom, whoever gets number 18 is going to just love it. It was pulling at my heartstrings. I wanted it so bad. But the team got together, and we are going to number 36, Matt Ogle.
Matt
Matt
Ogle.
Ogle.
Okay.
It's a good pick.
Yep. Not surprised.
Well, that
Throws a little monkey wrench into
right
in-
with Rash there,
Sean Rash's team right there.
Yep.
which is the next pick.
Which is the next one.
Yep.
I think Jake Peters goes here. I think Jake Peters is going picks right here. You got two guys at both Wichita State. Yeah.
The only
Yeah, it's either Jake Peters or Sam Cooley.
Cooley's going to find a home. He has
I think
to find
so.
a home.
He had too good of a year last year.
Yeah, and the only thing you could say, maybe the reason why Peters isn't picked up yet, maybe he is not available for that time. Maybe he can't commit. He's on the list,
Right.
but maybe like he knows, hey, I can't commit to this time. Maybe that's why he hasn't been picked yet. We
Right.
don't know.
Right.
But Cooley's going to find a home.
Yep.
And I'm sorry, Arturo's going to find a home too.
Yeah. I think we got now we're gonna see the spread, I think. No. I think we're gonna see the spread here.
Yeah.
I got a feeling Parker's going to go in the next round, though. The next pick. I think Couch is going to grab Parker.
I wouldn't be
Wow,
surprised either.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
I would not be surprised.
You know what I always wanted to ask? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Justin.
I thought about that earlier too.
Yeah.
With Jason.
You know what I was
Being the
wanting to
manager.
ask Dad? I never asked him. How did him and Jason Couch end up being roommates? Do you know that?
I mean, they've been friends forever.
Yeah,
but I don't know how it started.
I always wonder how that happened.
Yeah, we could ask
It's a
him.
good story to find out.
You know how them lefties are, man. They all hang out with each other and
Yeah.
Yeah.
complain about the right-handers and how stupid we are and we don't know how to play the lanes. And if we were smart like them, our lanes would transition easier than theirs.
And now it's people complaining about the two-handers instead of lefties.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yep, we got a lot of those too.
I forget if you're a two-handed lefty.
Oh, forget it.
Oh my God, that's a scarlet letter on you.
Forget it. We could have a 2-handed lefty picked right now. Kevin Williams.
So we had the over/under 5
picked him?
getting picked.
We
had
did.
so we're ready?
Packy,
Packy,
Matt. That's it.
That's it.
Wow. But this is the prime time to pick the lefty.
There's absolutely, I'm telling you that I believe Kevin Williams and Parker are still getting picked.
Yep, I agree.
I do too. And to let everybody know, Parker is in the building with us right now.
Yeah, I
He is
can
about
see him.
100 feet away from us.
Yeah.
He's
about-
sitting on the couch.
He's about a whole 60 feet, foul line of the head pin.
He's eating. It looks like a bag of nuts from the Walgreens.
Is he?
It looks like almonds, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, that's the Walgreens.
Oh, I
nuts,
see.
you know what I'm
I didn't
saying?
see the nuts. Okay.
Yeah, see the nuts.
Marshall is milking this pick, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or he's kicking a foul light out somewhere, Chuck.
Wow. I think Jake Peters. Jake Peters is my pick right now. He's going right now. That's what I think.
Yeah, I do too.
I think Jake Peters goes
Really?
right now. Yep.
I don't think it's going to be Jake Peters.
There you are.
Thank you, Tom. Well, after talking with my guys and weighing all the different options, we have decided for the Caps Blue Ribbon Milwaukee Pounders, we're going to be taking Anthony Lavery Spar.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Round out our 5
I could see that. AJ Chapman. You know, too.
Said, I am really looking forward to being there.
Yeah, he's a good pick.
Yeah.
He's a very listen. You know what? Any of these guys on these sheets, most of them are pretty darn good picks. That's a good pick.
Right. No, I agree.
He'll probably gel well with the team.
Well, he's a Texas guy like Chapman is, right? Or they're from the
They're
Southwest.
they're really good friends.
Yeah.
Yep. Not surprised.
All right, here we go. So who goes here? Jake Peters,
Wow.
Parker Bohn, or Kevin Williams?
There's a reason why Jake hasn't been picked yet. It could be a scheduling conflict. I don't know.
Could be.
Could be, but there's a reason why he hasn't been picked yet.
Yeah. I'm
Surprised.
I am surprised. Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's got to have something to do with that one performance he had in this event.
and
It
that would
could.
be terrible if that's the reason.
It could. You're
Well,
right.
but you know what, dude? We live in a society that, you know, let's be honest, they judge people from very small pieces of history,
Yep.
Agreed.
and they forget how great a player that guy's been for a long, long time, man.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, he's still going. So, and I think they're done here. So we are going to put Couch on the clock.
Who goes here? I wonder.
I honestly don't think it's Dad. I really don't. I'm telling you, I think he goes with Johnny. I don't think he's going to get scooped up now.
No?
No, I really don't.
No, I wonder.
It would be a great fit.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Well, Daddy on the phone. He might be getting a phone call right now. We don't know. It could be Couch calling him. We don't know.
Oh, he's getting a call?
He's texting somebody.
He's texting
somebody. And it's not us.
Nope. Is it Kevin Williams?
Is it Kevin Williams?
Is it Kevin Williams' time here? He does not have a lefty.
Kevin Williams needs to be on a team. I can tell you that, boys.
Kevin's friends with Nick Pate. Could be a Ronnie Russell time, maybe.
It could be. That's who I have going here.
Ronnie,
he's bowled with him before.
He's bowled with him before.
Yep. I had Ronnie on this team last night when I did. I had Nick Pate and Ronnie Russell on the team.
All right.
So that's who I had in my original picks.
All right, we're back. The pick is in.
Yes, sir. All right. Sorry.
We give Dad a standing ovation if he gets drafted here.
It's the 5th pick of
Maybe.
the second round.
Yeah, we should.
We will. We'll do that. Yeah.
Team, who do we got?
We're going to go with a guy that bailed us out a few years ago when Maldonado
So it is
went
not-
out with a hamstring.
Oh, Jake.
Peters.
There it
Jake
is.
Peters.
Yeah, good pick. Thank goodness.
Good pick.
I am so glad that they picked Jake, man. That's a good pick.
About time Jake got off the board.
Yep.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. So there it is. The highest on the points is officially off the board now.
Yep. Christian Azcona is next on the list. If you're going off the points.
And it's Richie Teese and Arturo will be right behind.
I'm
him.
not sure if Christian gets picked.
Yeah.
He's got a reputation as kind of being a urethane specialist.
Oh.
And, I don't think people give him enough credit for how good he really is.
Okay.
Christian is a really good bowler.
Yeah.
But most of his success has come with urethane. And so I think, urethane hasn't usually been a great choice in that building.
No.
And because it's kind of unnecessary when they're gettable like that.
Right.
So,
All right. So Couch is done.
Yep.
And we are going to put on the clock
Del Ballard here.
Delmas.
Yep. Del Ballard.
This is going to be another interesting pick.
oh, very interesting.
I like Kevin. I like
Yep.
Kevin now.
I do too.
Kevin or Sam Cooley? Kevin or Sam Cooley is who I got going now.
Yeah. The other guy that he may be, and Tim Mack is hoping this doesn't happen, but he may be looking at Martin Larson too.
Yeah.
Because I believe Tim Mack, his play for this whole thing to get Packy was a double thing that he really would like to get Martin Larson back on the team too.
Yeah.
So if he gets by here, Andrew Kane is the next pick, and then Timmy gets a chance to grab.
That's a strong righty. Dad thinks strong right-hander here because he's also got a couple lefties to pick from
Later.
Yeah.
Who was Mac's last guy on that team last year?
Who?
Who was Timmy's fifth bowler last
Martin
year?
Larson.
Martin
Del's on the clock. And Del's here.
Let this guy go last year. But because we really weren't sure if he would be able to come back in the country. So
International
for our
player.
next pick, we are taking Mitch Hurfett.
Mitch
Mitch
Hupay.
Hupay.
Wow.
All right.
Mitch Hupay.
Hupay.
Well, yeah, because he can't bowl right now because he can't get back in the country. Yep.
And remember, Del will have one additional pick.
Goes with a lefty.
He will have the
Has
final
to.
pick. You would assume so, but he's in that elusive club that Chuck mentioned
He
earlier.
is definitely in the club. He is in the IHL club. Although he had a lefty last year, he had Matt
Yes. Matt McNeil.
McNeil.
So Andrew Kane. on the clock.
Wow. Who on earth goes here?
So what does he have right now? He has Belmo, Stewie, Butters,
And Barnes.
and Grandpa.
Yep.
So that is a strong 4 right there.
Wow. Sam Cooley.
You think
Yeah,
so?
I think it's either Sam. I
I
really
call
think
Sam Cooley.
Sam.
I call Sam Cooley right now.
Although I'm going to tell you something, if Belmo's pushing, Belmo might be pushing. He really might be pushing for Martin Larson.
Could be.
I mean, they're very good friends. They're
We're in.
Could be.
Let's go to Andrew Kane.
Okay, Andrew, you've got 4 of your 5 set, and now you're going to finish out your roster. Who did you select? Volume.
Andrew's having some technical problems right
He's
now.
muted.
Muted.
There we go.
There we go. Okay.
Hey, so you all heard that.
Nope.
So going back to Bayside, we had to make some choices a couple years ago, and we didn't know where things were going to land. But somebody that has come through for us at Bayside, I mean, he almost took himself out falling over a ball return a couple years ago. Great Swedish player, one of the best.
Martin Larson.
Martin Larson.
On this team, gets along with all the guys, but more importantly, we know he can strike, and we know he can strike at Bayside, and the LAX is happy to have back Martin Larson.
Yep.
Martin Larson.
yeah,
Wow.
that was a good pick. It had to either be him or Cooley, and of course he didn't want Timmy to get him,
That's saying something here from the peanut gallery.
so he stuck it to Timmy on the double team.
He stuck it to Mark first and then Timmy on the way back.
On the way back.
So we have 3 left in the second round.
3 left. 4 picks left overall. I think Sam Cooley goes. I think Kevin Williams goes. I think Parker Bohn goes.
Well, that means Carolyn's going to have to take Kevin Williams then, which she very well could. Well, no, he could go back to Del Ballard.
What about Richie Teese now?
Richie Teese to Timmy Mack.
What do you think?
Timmy wants fire on his team. He wants guys that are fired up.
I would probably, and that hurts Sam Cooley a little bit, because he's not that fiery.
Yeah.
No, agreed.
But I will tell you, I would.
Or does he take a senior player and go with Tom Hess? There's fire.
There's fire.
That's fire.
That's pure fire.
It's got a possibility.
Fire. But does he take Osku?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Forgot about
Does
him.
he take Osku since he knows him so well? And does Osku become his guy?
Might be. You got a possibility here.
I can tell you, I would probably, if I was in his shoes right now, I'd probably pick Sam Cooley. Just because I think he's available. He's a great player. He's been there. He's done great at Bayside before. I'd probably take Sam Cooley if I was picking.
Okay.
But I would not be surprised to see Osku go right here.
And Osku's 71st in the points.
And you know what else, dude? Del Ballard could come back and still not take a lefty. He could grab Osku too.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
I don't see Carolyn. I don't think Carolyn's going to grab Osku.
Well,
No.
she had Osku last year.
She had him last year, so she might take him again, right?
Right.
And he bowled good for them last year, I thought.
Right.
Yeah. All right, we're up.
All right,
he is.
sir.
Hey, Tom, first, I got so excited with the trade. I forgot to congratulate. I was there to watch Andrew Kane get inducted, former Team USA teammate of mine. Congratulations on his induction. And CDB, Carolyn, one of the greatest to ever throw a ball to lace him up. More than well-deserved induction into the PWBA Hall of Fame. And, enjoy your night tonight. Sorry, me and Little Bit couldn't be there, but I know it'll be a great night. With that in mind, we almost pulled it off. Almost got our team back together. through the curveball there at the end. But I mean, there's so many deserving players right now to get picked. But we're really excited about this pick. We're really excited I've known this kid since he's 16 years old, and couldn't speak a word of English when I first met him.
Could be Oscar.
And I watched him throw strike after strike after strike in big moments. We had a conversation about with the trade with the team. We're really excited to bring Arturo Quintero.
Oh,
wow. Wow.
Fantastic year this year.
Wow.
Really hunkered down in his bowling at,
Wow.
in Dallas. And,
Good pick, man.
There right
Yep.
now. And he's a really good friend of mine and a great bowler and well deserving.
All right.
There it is.
Get Pops down there. Get Pops down there.
You want to get him in for this
He's
one?
going now.
He's going.
He is going.
He's going now.
Come on. Let's go, Johnny P.
One.
Parker Bohn, the lane 1 here.
Oh.
Come on, Johnny P. Get us a Parker Bohn right here.
I think so.
I think it's Dad.
I think so.
Oh, I do too. Come on.
I think so.
I mean,
why are we getting stirred up by management?
It's either Dad or Kevin Williams, and I just think it's Dad.
I think it's Dad.
I think so too.
I mean, come on. And Kevin Williams is a great pick, and I am telling you, I'm going to feel really not great if Kevin Williams doesn't get picked.
Well, Carolyn's got a lefty or doesn't have a lefty yet.
No, she doesn't. But Osku's there, and he was on her team last year.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance Osku's going there, and then that means Delmas has to draft him, and I don't know. Richie Teese is still available. Sam Cooley's still available. Ronnie Russell's still available. Michael Tang. Tom Hess, Graham Faw.
Sam Cooley. I don't know if you mentioned him.
Yeah. I mean, come on. There's some great players still not drafted.
Yeah.
And where's your mouse? So Chuck, just really quick, Mrs. Goat.
I'm picking
right?
Pete for this one.
I think
right?
I'm with Fancy.
Yep.
She's 100% right.
100%.
100%. Let's go. Let's go. Parker Bohn the third.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yep. All the stuff at Bayside last year, the way he's been bowling the past few
yeah.
years. Yep.
Come on. He was king of the lanes part of the year. He come on, dude.
That's a no-brainer.
He's won.
Johnny.
I bet you don't even know this, Justin. Hey, Justin. Do you know that he's won 4? Well, going into this past week, he won 4 of the last 8 PBA 50 events he competed in, national events.
Wow.
50%.
That he competed in.
I'd believe it.
Yeah. He's on a roll.
Yeah.
He plays bowling pretty well.
Yeah.
He does.
Yep.
He does.
I mean, even at his old-timer age, close to 1 million, there's not a lot of people I would take over him to throw one for
right now.
Yeah.
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 Throw it for me. Just
exactly.
You get to pick your guy, right?
And then just think of it this way. I don't know what Johnny would do with order if he is the pick. Walter on the top, Dad on the bottom, Walter on the bottom, Parker on the top. All right.
Sir?
Johnny's still watching Judge Judy.
Round out your squad. I will, first of all, congratulations to Andrew Kane on the Hall of Fame. And one other thing I want to say, it's really a pleasure to be the Snickers Waco Wonder. Snickers Waco Wonder.
See, you can't say it.
And having them come in as a sponsorship was great.
I got your luggage tag, Johnny.
After the people in the league that I bowl in found out the new name of our team, that Monday night, a bunch of the guys came in and gave me Snickers. I thought that was just terrific. Nice way to start.
We did.
When you have that full thing where people are going to bowl all games and the lanes are going to change, I really wanted a quality left-hander that knows how to move and has been there. And so I'm taking Parker Bohn.
Stand up. There it is. There it is.
Portland.
Where are the balloons?
Yeah, baby.
Going to Portland.
Got no worries.
Let's go, Grandpa
Jacket's
Tom.
going to
Back
Maine.
Portland.
The green jacket is going to Maine.
Awesome.
All right, CDB. Does she take Kevin Williams or does she take Osku?
Kevin.
Does she?
Kevin.
Or Sam Cooley?
Kevin.
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 You think so?
I think Kevin.
By the way, Johnny's channel just changed. It looks like they're watching a soap opera now or something. They're in a hospital. So Johnny and Mrs. Petraglia may be watching like General Hospital or something right now. So you think Kevin Williams is the pick here?
Yep, I think so.
And then it goes right back to Dell.
Yep, back to Dell.
So just a little bit of clarification. When will the league be taking place in Portland? It is in July.
July 6th to the 10th, I
Yeah,
believe.
it's like the week before. It's like the week before Junior Gold and all that.
Yep.
So it's like the first week of July. So
yeah,
right after the Nationals.
Yeah. By the way, we get back the morning of July 4th
from USBCs.
Yep.
Yeah.
League starts the 6th, ends the 10th. Junior Gold Monday starts 7th.
And where's Junior Gold in Indianapolis this year?
Grand Rapids.
Okay.
I have a practice session on Monday morning at 7 a.m.
So are you going from Las Vegas to Michigan? We have TBD.
To be determined.
Let me tell you something. I want to say something right now. We're bowling doubles together at the USBCs, right?
Are we really?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
Because two college kids can't bowl together. That's a stupid rule.
You're right.
We're not going to talk about that again. I think if we win the Eagle, I think we retire.
You can retire.
Retire the show, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, maybe we'll just do that.
Johnny's getting a phone call.
Johnny's
now.
getting a phone call.
Wonder who it might be.
I sent him a text.
Yeah, we should go to his house right after this.
Maybe
a live interview at Johnny's house.
Yeah.
Well, Johnny may come in here now.
He might.
He may come in here. We could get Johnny live.
It's almost wine time.
Hey, you said that, Chuck, not me.
You said it.
You said it.
Almost Merlot time.
Yep, you said it.
And I do have a luggage tag to present him.
Yes, you got to do that.
I will definitely give him the luggage tag.
Yep.
He was supposed to bowl with me over the weekend at the New Jersey State tournament, Johnny.
Yeah.
Well, he was on my team and my doubles partner, but
yeah.
It's just not going to work out. It's early, and they're running so behind. Johnny doesn't want to be there for like 12 hours.
Yeah.
Totally get it.
Yeah.
So we'll do that next year, me and Johnny. That makes sense, though.
I just said, yeah, buddy, with a big old emoji, and he goes, outstanding.
Yep. I think it's Kevin Williams here.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, there's 2 or 3 people that I think could still go.
I still think Tom Hess has to get scooped up.
I think Tom Hess could go. I think Sam Cooley should go. I think Kevin Williams should go.
Now, there's several people that should go. I mean, let's be honest.
Anthony Nyer could still go.
There's only 2 picks left, bro.
I know.
Do you think they should have a roster of 6 for this and have like an alternate or
they did the first year or 2. There was 6.
Well,
Okay.
because they had team doubles, singles, and trios.
Yes.
I think they could do that again. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah.
All right, the pick
I'd love to see him.
Yep.
All right, we're going to go back to Carolyn.
Carolyn back in.
I had to wake myself up here. I was kind of just lounging around, just watching what was going on.
This is entertaining. Joe, we learned a lot.
Look at Dell.
Dell's waving in the back.
Waving in the background.
My team, I told them I'm a mean manager, I guess. I have heartstrings either way, and I had a few picks. The left plays pretty darn well.
Kevin Williams.
In Bayside.
Yep.
I'm not going to lie.
IHL.
And my favorite person to do that is somebody who could go really hard and straight, and that was Parker, and he just got chosen.
Wow.
But with that being said, we also had even Steven on that.
So he would have got picked up either way.
Agree. Yep. I think the lanes are going to break down. I think you're going to have to get deep. I think you're going to have to loft it. I think you're going to have ball speed.
Could be Sam Cooley.
I like the fact of having somebody young.
Wow.
And we'll have
Kevin.
Great team chemistry.
Kevin Williams.
With the other players. So we have chosen Michael Tang.
Wow. Curveball there. Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Way to go, Justin.
Joining his brother. Wow.
Yeah, that's the pick I originally had for her. Michael Tang. It's interesting.
Wow.
It's interesting.
It is.
I'm surprised though that she didn't go Osku, to be honest, but
yeah.
Well, she did say that Parker was the pick if he did not get scooped up. She was
Yeah.
going to take Dad.
Yeah, we did hear
Can
that.
somebody go out to the drugstore and give Dad a Snickers, please?
Gonna
The
have
drugstore
to.
is right next door, so it's not hard.
That's a sight right there. Well, look at that.
I don't need to.
I'm not even going to say what's happening
No,
here, but
don't worry about it.
Can we get Parker a Snickers, please?
So we got one pick left.
I don't even know what we're going to do on this one.
I think it's either Sam Cooley. It's either Sam Cooley
Or Kevin.
or Kevin. I mean,
Can you go back on this, please?
It's got to be.
it still could be Osku too.
Still could be Osku.
I like Hess, but I don't think Hess is getting scooped up now.
No, it's too late.
How do you figure it's late? For Hess?
Yeah, I mean, there's only one pick left, and it's Dell. I don't know. I don't see
By the way,
Dell.
we lost on the lefties.
Oh, we got crushed on the lefties.
Yep, we lost on the lefties.
But we did basically pick the first round.
Yeah.
Minus Santu.
First round we did pretty good.
Minus Santu,
And Barnes.
DJ. Well, we knew Barnes was getting picked up. We didn't know where Barnes was getting picked up.
Right.
Now, speaking of a lefty,
Brandon walked in.
Brandon Bohn in the building now, everybody.
Speaking of lefties,
With what appears to be 2 Nerf guns in his hand.
Jesus. Hope he doesn't start firing away at you guys.
Give it time, Chuck.
No, not yet. Not yet.
Wonder what Spectre would be on that.
So who do we have? Who do we have here?
I mean, I like Hess, but we know it's not going to be Hess.
I think it's
Kevin Williams.
I think it's Kevin.
I think it's Sam Cooley. I think it's crazy that a guy who won 2 titles last year and can play all over the lane isn't on a team.
Who?
Cooley.
Oh.
I mean, did he win 2 titles last year?
He won Cheetah.
No, he won Cheetah. He won 1.
Oh, he won 1. Okay.
He finished second in the playoffs.
He finished second to
Second in the
Troop,
playoffs.
right?
Yes.
I don't know, man.
Somewhere.
Lane machine on the other side of the wall.
I guess you just got to look at the group and see if he fits in with
I like
an EJ and
I like Kevin because of Brad Miller and Mitch Hupe.
yeah.
Still do.
So let's analyze this while we're waiting for Dell to give the final pick. The rosters are set minus Dell's.
Yep.
Who had the best draft?
Honestly, Andrew Kane.
Me too. I agree.
Andrew Kane.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Won the best
Best
draft.
team on paper right now.
Andrews.
Yeah.
I like Dallas.
And Timmy's, obviously.
Yep, I like Tim's. I like Dallas. I like Vegas.
I really like Timmy's draft. I mean, he made a good move to get Packy and, Martin Larson. We forgot about Martin. Del Ballard loves Martin Larson.
Martin's pick.
Martin's picked already.
We got picked. Never mind. My bad. My bad.
All right, the pick is in.
Andrew took him.
All right, Delmas, the final pick.
There's a lot of good choices. And it was a hard one because there were so many good players now. But me being president of the ISL,
He just said it.
I'm going to try to make amends for my ways.
Let's go, Kevin.
I'm going to go with Kevin Williams.
Kevin Williams, there it is.
Kevin Williams.
There's your final pick.
Great pick.
That's a great pick. I think that is a tremendous pick, and I think it's really it was a good pick for Dell, and it's good for Kevin. He deserves to be on a team.
Yep.
And Dell announced that he
I'll
is the
tell you.
president of the IHL. He said it, but he had to do it.
I like Motown. I like Motown.
Just read off the roster really quick.
EJ Tackett, Anthony Simonson, Kevin Williams, Brad Miller, Mitch Hupe.
Yeah, for drafting 3 guys, Dell did a really good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he
And
did
now-
a really good job.
And now, Chuck, I guess our first guest of the day.
Our first
Our
guest,
first
of, the day.
guest of the day.
Walking down lane
Walking
two.
down lane 2 like it's nobody's business here, Chuck. Here, get rid of that screen there.
Yo, red carpet treatment.
Yeah, baby.
What's up there, bud?
How are you?
I'm doing just great.
Congratulations, man.
Well, thanks. Thanks.
Sherilyn was going to take you next if Johnny didn't take you.
Yeah, she sent me a message. I also received another message by somebody wanted to know if I was available, my good friend Jason, and I literally messaged him back probably 30 seconds before he made his pick because I didn't see his message. But as it was, everything turns out and happens for a reason. I'm just elated for the fact that I'm going back to Portland, Maine.
Yeah.
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 Awesome.
We kind of figured you were going to go with Johnny. We figured Johnny would just scoop you up.
Well,
We said that the whole day.
yeah, but I mean, guys, we've all talked to Johnny. I say that from us. Justin wasn't here, but we've talked to Johnny from time to time. And as much as Johnny had me on the table there to be picked, at the end of the day, I totally respect whatever his decision would have been. And if there was something else that popped up or he talked to his teammates that he has, I totally get it. And I'd be on board with whatever the ultimate decision was. But as it turned out, I'm just happier than a pig in you know what.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to do my part, and let's go get him.
We got to get this man a Snickers now.
Yeah,
Get a
he just-
Snickers bar, baby.
Well,
Hey,
some brand had to get him a
look, you
Snickers.
think I'm worried about a Snickers, baby?
Well, some brand had to get him a Snickers.
yeah, send him over to Walgreens.
Oh, my
Yeah.
phone is blown up.
Yeah, what a draft.
Yeah.
What a
Did you
draft.
follow the whole draft?
I was watching it after probably about the first 2 or 3 picks. I had some stuff I had to do over there, but then watching the way that things unfolded and going accordingly, I really felt like Kevin Williams was the strong suit there for Dell. I was kind of a little bit shocked he didn't pick him in round 4, but at the end of the day, he's supposed to pick another strong right-hander and then fill in his time slot there at the end with some viable entity and it looked like Kevin Williams was going to be the leader of the crowd. I thought that Tom Hess might have a small chance at that point.
We said that too.
He was right there, but he decided to go with a left-hander, and I can't really blame him. I don't believe that any team needs more than one. If you have one, and it just was funny listening to Dell say, president of the IHL club. Still love him.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Well, all in all, good draft.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It
Well,
was.
congratulations, bud.
Yeah.
That's why I was concerned whether Dell would take a lefty because he is the president, man. It ain't no joke. He's not only a proud member, he is the president.
He is, but even at that moment in time, Dell, just like most of the other players, you get really smart and you're trying to do what you feel is best. It's not for yourself, it's for your team.
Yeah.
And I believe that he confides in his team, just like most of the other managers do. And they try to listen what they have going on behind the scenes. Or, well, let's say you're filling your arsenal and you got to fill a gap. And they probably felt at that point the strong suit for them was going to be to have a left-hander and not worry about putting another right-hander at that moment in time on a team. So, and a lot of the other teams obviously are kind of falling to that same trait.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Now it's interesting. There's still a lot of good players that are left off of this league. A lot of good players.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yep.
I mean, right at the top of the list, you got Christian Azcona, Richie Teese, Sam Cooley, Ronnie Russell, Brandon Runk, Wesley Lowe, Kevin McCune. A lot of good players that just got left off the teams, and it's kind of I like the idea if we can't expand the league to more teams, maybe adding the 6th guy back like we used to have it. That way you have a 6th person you can sub in and out, do it like, even if you don't go back to doubles, trios and all that, if you have that 6th person that you can sub in case you had an injury or just sub in because you think they'll have a better reaction, it would make since you're bowling full games this year, it would make it more interesting and a little bit more tactical. I think it would be fun.
Yeah.
They changed the format. You're bowling full games this year?
Yeah. 6 games. I think it's 6 games of qualifying, isn't it, Chuck?
16
I think
games.
so, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So you would get another 10 players in the draft that would be on a team. And then you go, okay, now you've got 60 players in the draft, and I don't know, it just again, there's no right or wrong answer. It's just my opinion. It's just like the snake draft, the snake order for the draft. I would rather see it be like a regular draft where you went back to the worst finishing team from the year before they got to draft number 11. They get first, 11th, and then so the team that had all the horses the year before doesn't get to draft 10th and 11th. So
Right.
And then it was interesting today though with Bakes and Timmy doing the swap. It worked out pretty good for Timmy. It didn't work out so good for Bakes.
No, not as good as I think he wanted to.
No.
But it worked out pretty good, I'd say, for Andrew.
Andrew Kane.
Yeah.
Worked out really good for Andrew because he took Silver Lake's guy in round 4, so Bakes couldn't even get him. And then
He took the Lumberjacks guy
in round 5.
Yeah. Andrew did a nice job. Andrew really did a very, very good job, I think.
That doesn't mean that there's not some trading going to happen here over the next couple of weeks.
It could.
Right.
So that's one thing we should speculate on. Do you think Barnes has any chance of trading somebody to get if the Baker has any chance to trade with somebody to get Barnes back? Could he trade one of his other guys to get Barnes back?
Maybe Chris Vi.
Yeah, would he do that?
Chris Vi, maybe Tom
It'd be
Doherty.
interesting trading one of your saved players to get somebody that was not a saved player.
Yeah.
That
would be really interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see what happens.
Yeah.
It'd be really interesting. Very, very interesting.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Andrew Kane did a great job today.
Andrew Kane did do a very good job today.
Yeah. I agree. With the circumstances he was presented, he did a very good job today.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you this, that I think we can all speculate. We can all come under whatever we think might happen or may not happen. But I think we're all going to be pleasantly surprised at some of the things that go on behind the scenes over the next few weeks. So I'd say just hold on to the seat of your pants, boys, and watch how your hat flies in the wind, because I do think we're going to see some things happen that are going to shake and bake some other teams along the way.
Oh, yeah. I think so.
You heard it here first.
Yep. All righty. Is that going to wrap this one up?
I guess so, unless we have anybody to join us. Do you have anybody? I know we reached out to a bunch of people.
We had a couple people that were reached out and replied and said that they would, but
yeah.
I mean,
well, that's on you now.
Yeah.
They haven't popped in yet, huh?
That's on them. So we can maybe we can hang out for
we're gonna hang out for a little bit
for 5 minutes or so.
Get this man a Snickers and we'll
I'm gonna go find my local snack association to find me the biggest Snickers that they have available.
Just go right next door there to the CVS or whatever is right next door to the bowling center and grab yourself a Snickers.
Tell them you should get it for free.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, Brandon, go get Dad a Snickers. Please.
See you, gents.
All righty.
Parker.
See you, Parker.
So there you go.
All right, so I think maybe we'll look at this draft pool as a whole again, one last time, and pick our teams, pick our favorites. Who do we like here?
I mean, on paper, I always had a thing for Timmy Mack's team.
Yeah,
but I think this year it gets trumped by Andrew Kane.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that team is pretty stacked.
I like.
The Barnes Stewie connection is deeper than people think.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think Motown's going to put up a pretty good fight this year.
Mm-hmm.
I think they will. I like Hitmen.
I think the biggest surprise was Duke's picks.
Yeah.
I think
Duke's pick first. I don't think the second one was super surprising.
The first pick was
by far the biggest surprise, I think, of the whole draft.
Yeah, me too.
I think Barnes, when you look at the whole picture, it's not surprising. It's not as surprising. It just wasn't the moment because we expected him to go to Silver Lake. But I think Dallas was by far that biggest pick,
Yeah, agreed.
with all things considered. Yep, that's what I
It
think.
was very interesting how everything played out.
Yeah, for sure.
Brandon Novak was also a surprise pick.
Very surprising.
Yeah, I think so. But
Novak
tell you what, the guy can bowl.
Yep, that he can.
Absolutely.
The guy is a player, man.
Yeah,
And I mean, there really weren't many like real surprises.
no.
I
I like a lot of teams. I think a bunch of the teams did really well with their drafts. I think a bunch of them did.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to some exciting PBA League bowling.
Yes.
I'll tell you that.
Me
I'll
too.
tell you
Me
that.
too.
So we were off on the amount of lefties that were picked, and we were off on the amount of seniors that were picked.
2 got picked.
Yeah, I thought
We guaranteed 2.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
thought I
Yeah.
really thought Hess was gonna get picked.
Yep. We
And the
guaranteed
lefties
2.
only 3 lefties, 4 lefties, 4 lefties.
4, I think.
4 lefties ended up getting picked.
Yep.
And 2 seniors. Listen. I mean, Tom Hess could have gone. There's no question about it. We could sit here and analyze and see where Tom Hess would be a good fit.
Right.
A few places that he'd have been a really good fit.
Mhm.
And I would not have been surprised had he gotten picked at all, because the guy's an unbelievable bowler, and he's a good teammate.
Yeah.
He's a good teammate.
Yeah.
A lot of fire.
A lot of fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the biggest surprise to me is Sam Cooley not being on a team.
Yeah.
That's the biggest surprise to me.
Yeah.
I could see that one. That was a surprise there.
Yeah.
Huge surprise. Huge. I don't know. That's probably my biggest surprise.
How many did you have on your draft board, Chuck, that actually got picked today? Were you like 75%, 80%?
Probably 75 or better. Yeah, it was. I did okay. I didn't. The 2 guys that I had actually 3 guys on the total board that it did not even get picked. So that was Sam Cooley, Richie Teese, and Ronnie Russell. I actually thought Jason Couch might grab Ronnie Russell on the way back.
Can we show that? Can we share that really quick? Chuck, this just came in.
Bohn with the Snickers.
Parker with the Snickers.
Yep. All right.
That is it. You want to wrap it up?
I think so.
I don't think we have anybody joining us this time, and that's okay.
That's totally fine. No, we got to talk to Parker Bohn.
Yeah, we did. Chuck,
We did.
we will see Chuck at Bowl Expo
Yes, we will.
in a month.
Yeah. And guys, gonna wrap this one up. Thanks so much for tuning in to this year's 2022 PBA League Draft presented by BuddiesProShop.com. Use coupon code Zone5 off. BuddiesProShop.com. Save 5%. And Chuck, thanks so much for joining us again.
Absolutely, my pleasure. I had a great time, man. I love spending time with you guys.
We love spending time with you, Chuck.
We'll see you at Bowl Expo, and then I will see you guys in
Junior Gold. I'll be at Junior Gold.
I'll see you at Junior Gold too.
I'll see you at Junior Gold.
I'll see you all in September too.
Yes.
What is happening in September?
The PB3 scholarship
The
tournament.
PB3
Oh,
scholarship.
Chuck's coming into that this year.
Oh yeah.
I will.
Brunswick Youth Experience.
Oh, wonderful. So will Chuck be in the booth with me again this year?
Of course. Has to.
Absolutely. If you invite me.
Love it. And Chuck, anything, if you ever need any help with your events, just give me a holler. We'd love to help out whatever you need, buddy.
You got it, man. You guys have a great day.
We'll see you soon, Chucky.
All right. Well, everybody, thanks so much for tuning in, and we will see you guys next time inside the Bohn and Zano Zone.